Blackstone Audio presents Redline, a Matt Sinclair novel by Brian Thiem. This book is read by Johnny Heller. Chapter 1. The man heard a gasp from the back seat as he turned onto 52nd Street. The girl named Samantha opened her eyes in a sudden panic. The eyes of the other girl in the back seat darted back and forth several times, as if she were trying to figure out where she was. The man slowed the Cadillac Escalade at the parking lot of the emergency room. The lot was empty except for an ambulance, its back doors open toward the building. He spotted a camera, and then a second one pointing downward, covering the parking lot and the wide glass doors that opened into the ER. He jabbed the brake and stopped. A uniformed security guard sat inside at a small desk. The man backed into the empty street and continued to the traffic light at Martin Luther King Jr. Way. A wide grass median divided the 6-lane thoroughfare into northbound and southbound lanes. Above, the elevated tracks for BART rested on huge concrete pedestals that looked like giant gray mushrooms in the fog that rolled in nightly from the San Francisco Bay. Traffic was light. The digital clock on his dash read 4:02. He turned right and stopped at the bus stop just north of the corner. A plexiglass shelter covered the bus bench. He climbed out of the driver's seat and jogged around the front of the SUV to the passenger side, opened the back door and lifted the older girl, Jenny, from the car seat, wrapping his arm around her to hold her up, and placed her on the ground. He shuffled her to the bench and sat her down, then returned to the car and brought Samantha to the bench in the same manner. Samantha leaned against her friend, resting her head on the other girl's shoulder, her eyes locked open in a zombie-like stare. The man slipped Samantha's cell phone out of her clutch purse and turned it on. He scrolled to Mom and pressed the number. "Sam, where have you been? You've had me so worried." He spoke slowly. "Ma'am, Samantha is with a friend named Jenny. They can't talk right now, but they need your help." "Who is this? Is this some kind of joke?" "Please listen carefully. The girls have taken some drugs and need to go to the hospital. Get something to write with and I'll tell you where they are." "Who is this?" she demanded. When he didn't reply, her voice softened. "Okay, I have a pen." "Outside Children's Hospital in Oakland, at a bus bench on Martin Luther King Way, just up from 52nd Street. If you can't get—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?